Hi buddy, welcome back to another mini mod spotlight with me, Sid, and as usual this is a mod spotlight for mods which are too small to have a spotlight all to themselves. And we got another 4 mods for you, so let's crack on. So the first one is there's a challenge in Minecraft. Sometimes people refer to doing the vegan challenge, and the vegan challenge, if you've never come across that one before, is playing Minecraft but without killing any animals and using any animal products. Now, whatever your stance on that particular dietary, option, it's a challenge in Minecraft, and this particular one can be used to complete that if you want to do it in modded, and it's also a handy thing just to avoid using leather. So this is Bark Books by the one and only Flexo, a man whose game name is so long it wouldn't fit on one line of a sign. So the first thing you are going to need is you are going to need to get some of these bark bits. Oak bark, each bark exists for every single tree. They drop as random when you break a tree, but if you want to guarantee them once you've got your first 2, you can make bark knives. Bark knives are made with 2 bark, a stick, and then the material, whether it be wood, gold, obsidian, diamond, iron or stone, in the 2 slots. And the bark knife, when you come over to here, you grab this old bark knife and you harvest the logs, it will basically drop the bark of the respective wood type. You get one of each. Those can then become you can combine 4 of those to make a bark cover, whether it be oak or whatever, and finally 2 of those, some string and some paper, will make you a bark book of that particular type. These will work if we were to go and look at the uses for that. You can use these books anywhere that you would use a book normally. So that's bark books. Now the next one is a very small decorative mod, and this is Paper Lanterns by Blauflemen. And it only adds this one thing, just a little Chinese paper lantern. If you fancy doing Chinese New Year, probably a bit late this year, might have to wait till next year now. Paper around a torch will give you this paper lantern block, and yeah, it's alright. Pretty little things. I'm always looking for new lighting options in Minecraft, so anything that gives me a lighting option is a bonus to me. Now the next one, well, the author needs no introduction. It's MacJT, the person who has, well, what can you say? He has some kind of disorder when it comes to writing mods. 1 wasn't enough, neither was 2. I think he's 27 mods or something stupid now, but this is restrictions. A very small mod, adds 3 blocks and 1 item. 3 blocks, 1 item? 3 blocks, 1 item. Piston, 4 redstone and 4 feathers will create a pusher. Sticky piston, 4 redstone and 4 feathers will create an attractor. And one thing you're going to need is 2 glass panes, 2 glass blocks will give you some glass boots. These are valuable. So how this works is you've got the pusher and the attractor, and they basically work, they push for the redstone signal strength. So this has got a signal strength of 15, it will push me 15 blocks. That attractor has exactly the same thing, and strangely enough, if I can get myself back over there, it works with items as well. So obviously that's working with the redstone signal strength. Now if you want to work with these, you can put your glass boots on and they don't affect you. You don't interact with them at all. Let me take that off and think. So this is thanks to the good old, what am I looking at? Hawaiian. We can see we've got a redstone power of 4 and 2. And there's a pusher. Attracts me 4, but here 2. So you can actually use these quite effectively to create I don't know, move items around, mob farms, whatever it may be. All of that stuff is possible with this particular device. Final item in McJT's mod is the one-way, which is a rail, some redstone and slime. It gives you these blocks. You'll notice there's a green, that's the direction of flow. This is the direction coming out, and it works in all directions and up. So if I go over here, ow. I actually should have already tested that before I did it with the non-creative mode, because that nearly killed me. We'll live. Anyway, so that, again, useful item. You can make an elevator with it. You can make most things with it. So that is Restrictions by McJT, and a really, I think it's a really nice mod. And finally, we have Reputed by Jared LLL08. Now, Reputed does one thing. It adds no blocks, no items. It just adds an ability, shall we say. If you take an item, be it a sword, a shovel, a block, whatever it may be, and you take a book and quill and combine them together on an anvil, you will get a item which has a name. Don't know why it's got the R. I think I probably just accidentally renamed it slightly there. A sword, but you'll notice it has a kill counter. So this one's kill 27, and it gets a different name every time you upgrade it. So the more you kill items, the more it go up. So I think it's something like 3,000 plus. It becomes legendary. It's frightening. Obviously, you've got a whole range of little names. Now, it has no effect on the game. It is just a kill counter and a moniker on it, a kind of a, I don't know, a famous weapon, if you like. Think Snarger the Sender or Stormbringer or any of the famous fantasy weapons. But on a server, it could be quite a nice little mod. Anyway, on that note, that's another 4 mods for you, as per usual. Links and in the description. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I will see you soon. Bye for now.